Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. GALA still hasn't broken out of the range. It's crazy, but while everything is going up, GALA is hovering in the range, has actually been going down a bit. As far as I'm aware, there's been an exploit or something, and that could sort of keep it down a bit. Yeah, I mean, again, whatever you want to do, we can only focus on price action here. We could speculate that this might now be the catalyst needed to finally get this last wave down. In a still potentially unfolding Elliott wave triangle, which would have to be completed, however. I mean, if this is a triangle, it needs to have topped here today. And then this could now be the fifth wave down. As I mentioned many times, when a triangle is complete, you would expect a swift move to the opposite direction of the E wave. Question is this really a triangle? Also there obviously, there's been this exploit, but still it could be an Elliott wave triangle, which just needs one more low to finish off the fifth wave, and then we can go, right? But as I mentioned many times over recent weeks, while I track these triangles, probably most of them won't work out because they have become so unreliable, especially in the current cycle. So maybe it's just going to swing around straight away and validate the triangle in an epic way and then just go up to 7 cents, which is still sort of the ideal target for the third wave. I would actually, if you ask me, I mean, you see these triangles are getting invalidated everywhere at the moment, I think. Shouldn't be a surprise. I've mentioned many times now that I track these triangles, but I don't trust them. So it's quite funny. It's actually confirming what I've been saying all along, that they are so unreliable. Would be quite funny if not even this sort of catalyst could bring the price down, because then, these triangles, they've all been it's been turning around. Obviously, they are then not really Elliott wave triangles. They are something different, like these diagonal patterns that I'm tracking everywhere as short-term bullish count here as well. Here it's the case, though, that I would have to say, no, it's all okay. So we haven't made a new low below the red line. So if we really go up from here, it would be a very murky and messy diagonal. But then this would be a wave 1, wave 2. And yeah, I mean, this would be A, B, or even this is the B wave low, and then we could start to move up in the C wave of the third wave from there. Very difficult to read price action here, obviously not reliable at all, right? From an Elliott wave point of view, this micro action. But we can identify some tendencies, and what it tells us is that if we break above the intraday high, which was at 4.8 cents, I think this could generate the breakout needed to push the price to round about 7 cents. The 7 cent level is important because this is the 1.38 Fib extension of the initial 1-2 setup, and that's sort of what I normally want to see as an ideal target, first ideal target for the third wave. And then we can get a fourth and a fifth, and the fifth wave should reach, the 1.618 extension. On the other hand, if it breaks down now, first of all, I need to see a break below the 3.8 cent level, and then it's likely going to touch 3.3 cents, maybe 2.6 in that area. I'd be looking for a low in wave 5. Would that be bearish? No, because there's still plenty of space in the support region. So it could very well be that we're then turning around from there and start to rally. Just basically the low is in or one more low. That's sort of my perspective. But the reluctance, even with this catalyst of GALA to go down, is quite incredible. Even though there is an Elliott wave triangle, a fourth wave, ready, complete, and can't even go down. So it's quite interesting. But still, especially because there is so much upside pressure in the market. Obviously, there's some fundamental aspects at play here, which might be stronger than the pattern. So it's still interesting to see. Overall, the analysis hasn't changed, right? It's still very consistent with the previous updates, where we have a very clear invalidation point for the triangle, which is the intraday high. I mentioned that already. And to the downside, the confirmation level for one more low is a break below the red line at 3.8 cents. And then we have to expect a range between 2.6 and 3.3 as possible support. That's my update about GALA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.